sound system seems to be working all right, Dougie, in the parimutuel. And at the 5/8 stern, if you want to check in the parimutuel with Titus. 1 o'clock, post time, here for the first. Just one qualifier here at the Inverness Raceway today, business time for Campbell McIsaac. In 2:09, he meets the qualifying standards set out by the judges here at the Inverness Raceway. Your officials for this afternoon's card racing in the paddock judge is Karen Hocko. The starter is Mr. Joe Garrett. Our presiding judge this afternoon is Mr. Danny Dowie, associate judge. Our Danny McKinnon and Sean Tobin on photo finish. It's Dean Witters. Photo patrol is Isaac Poirier. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. It's Deborah Rankin, and our track manager is Megan McQuarrie. 1 o'clock, post time, here for the first. Test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3 in the parimutuel area. Testing in the parimutuel area. 1 2 3. COVID-19 is part of the new norm, which has affected the way we here at the Inverness Raceway do business. The following is protocol and guidelines while attending the flows. Vehicles permitted to park along the fence. Stay at your vehicle as much as possible. Food service provided at the barbecue on both sides of the race. Programs available in those areas. Individuals will be permitted to enter the parimutuel at the main door. That's beside the barbecue. Purchase your tickets and leave through the track entrance, the door facing the raceway. Please adhere to the physical distancing of 6 feet or 2 meters or space between you and the other fans. Please continue to wash and sanitize your hands as much as possible, especially after handling money and tickets. Choose to wear them, but they'll be behind the plexiglass area. The restrictions are set out in the guidelines by the Atlantic Provinces Harness Racing Commission. Enjoy the races here this afternoon. 7- card on tap. 10 minutes on post time here for the first. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Titus, phone the judges stand, please. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first class of maidens. They go for purse 800. Exacta, Triacta, Win Place, and Show Wagering. On the rail is the 2-year-old Image of Dawn filly, JG's Fireball, owned by Gussie McLean out of Port Hood. Travis is in the sulky. Rebecca McKenzie shares ownership with the driver Kevin Bailey. 2-year-old Image of Dawn filly, JJ Halsey out of 2. 3 Salzbrook Jewel, the 2-year-old. Maryland Morrison, Marion Bridger, and Cleaner to Waterford. Gerard Kennedy is up. 4 JJ's Night Image, owned and trained by Eileen Beaton, makes its first start as a 4. Also, out of Image of Dawn. The 5 DC Frisco, a 3-year-old Force of Life colt. Owned, bred, trained, and driven by Sean Mc. 5 in the maiden class. Here in the first, they go for 800 in approximately 6 minutes. 6 minutes on post time here for the first. Entries have completed their first of 2. On the way back, second and final score. We're down to 4 minutes now. 4 minutes post time here for the first. At the windows. on sale here this afternoon. I assume they're in the paddock area for the first couple of races. Then they'll be moving over to the grandstand side of the racetrack. Our 50-50s here at the Inverness Raceway, the best in the Maritimes, in excess each and every week. $3,000 and upwards. It's your last chance at the windows. Entries called up to the gate. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here for the first. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the first class of 800. 2-year-old filly, JG's Fireball. Travis McLean on the rail. 2-year-old filly, JJ Halsey. And Kevin Bailey out of 2. A 2-year-old filly, Salzburg Jewel, and Gerard Kennedy up in 3. 4-year-old, JJ Knight's Image, Redmond Doucette, and 3-year-old colt DC Frisco, and Sean McDonald. Field of 5 maidens come to the top of the lane. It's on off of the gate and away. And JG's Fireball heads out for the lead, driving here second. That is Salzburg Jewel by JJ's Night Image. You get a 4 JJ Halsey in the backfield. That's DC Frisco. On towards the opening quarter now, and the 2-year-old filly, JG's Fireball. And Travis McLean up front on the lead by 2.5 seconds. JJ Knight's Image up here in 3. Salzburg Jewel at 4. JJ Halsey in the backfield. Go 29-4 past the opening quarter, on toward the half mile now, and JG's Fireball up front on the lead still. Second, JJ Knight's Image Jewel, then a gap of 7 to JJ Halsey in the backfield. That's DC Frisco. On towards the 5/8 turn now, up front. In control of the racetrack, that is 2-year-old filly JG's Fireball, the half, 1 minute, 3/5. J Knight's Image third as he heads to the outside. That is Salzburg Jewel. Yet a 4 JJ Halsey, DC Frisco in the backfield. 3/4 up and coming. And JG's Fireball still up front on the lead. Salzburg Jewel outside. In third at the rail, JJ Knight's Image. And a 4 JJ Halsey, then DC Frisco. Passing the 7-8 3/4, 131 and 4/5. And JG's Fireball is going to bring them on home. Salzburg Jewel on the outside in that thrill. JJ Knight's Image. Through the lanes now. And JJ Ball goes wire to wire for Travis McLean. Second, JJ Knight's Image. Up third, that's Salzburg Jewel. 2:01 and 2/5. JJ's Fireball unofficially here in the first. And officially 1, 4, 3, and 2 showing on the board. And officially from the lower turn, 2-year-old. Be pacing filly by Image of Dawn. The too funny for words. Mare acting normal. This filly was bred by J.J. McKinley in Prince Edward Island. Owned and trained by Gussie McLean of Port Hood. Son Travis is in the sulky. A maiden mark, 2:01 and 2/5. In the winner's enclosure, 2-year-old J.G. Ball. And the first official, JG's Fireball, the winner, JJ Halsey 4. Salisbury, JJ Knight's Image was second. And DC Frisco 5. By the quarter, 29 and 4. The half, 1 minute, 3/5. At the 3 quarters, 131 and 4. Race winning trip 201 and 2/5. Top the program in review 1. Then 5 on the bottom, 201 and 2/5. A maiden mark for 2-year-old filly JG's Fireball and Travis McLean. Exact combination 1 and 4. Return $20.50. Triact combination 1, 4, and 3. It returned $32.10. Up and coming race number 2. First end of the early daily double. Equipment change. Town takes off the can't see back bridle and he goes to a closed. Number rotor in the second. He takes off the closed and he goes to an open and side rolls. Over in race number 3, the early double, penciling the driver on the 3, Unstoppable Speed, Andrew McLean. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the remainder of the changes. Only 2 more. That's over in race number. Gracious Smitty off with the Hoodwood Cups here this afternoon. And number 4, It Took a Village in the force. He goes from closed to a Hoodwood Cups. Races 5, 6, and 7. They go as programmed. 10 minutes on post time. First. Each and every day here at the Inverness Raceway, we'd like to thank our sponsors, because without those sponsors, we would not be racing here at the Inverness Raceway. Robin's Donuts is owned by Duke Fraser, donated our work truck here at the Inverness Raceway for the conditioning of the track during the week and for plowing in the winter. That's Robin's Donuts, located on Central Avenue in Inverness. Marble Holdings, North End Building Supplies, and Waikagama Home Hardware, owned by the McDonald family, donated our water truck and building supplies out of Inverness, a longtime supporter of our starting gate. That beautiful conditioning truck you see out there doing our conditioning was donated by Ron McGilvery. GMC and a Chevrolet Olds on 75 St. Andrews Street in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. Route 19 on the west side, Cookhouse, located Central Avenue, Inverness. Card to bring over the boys or the ladies from the paddock area to the winner's circle. Also, our gold sponsors here at the Inverness Raceway, Ian Tate Plumbing, Marble Holdings out of Port Hood, North End Building Supplies, Hardware in Waikagama, Keep Breton West Contracting Limited, out of Inverness, Causeway Electrical, Port Hawkesbury, AB Mechanical, located in Sydney, Link Electric out of Sydney, Babu Fresh Mart, your dollar store and more. Here in Inverness, Paul McLean Electrical out of Sydney, Millennium Contracting out of Brador, Robin's Donuts, it's in Inverness, Route 19 Brewing, out of Westside, Cookhouse. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the second. First in the early daily double. Quinella, Triact, Win, Place, and Show. Classification, now runners 451, last 5. They go for purse 850. Rebecca McKenzie shares ownership with the driver, Kevin Bailey, a 4-year-old Will. Next on post is the 3. Now, next on post is Tiger Town at 8-year-old Shark Jet, owned by Malcolm McCacken, Port Hood. Lewis McDonnell is up. 3-time El Torrance, owned and trained by Lily Watson, Gerard Kennedy up. The John afternoon for Charlie Frazier. The 5 Boswell Hanover Redmond Doucette. As the driving for Johnny Snaggs McDonald, Inverness the field. Number 6, Wim Roeder, a 9-year-old, trained and driven by Zachary Mullins. Field of 6, first end of the early. It goes to post and 6. Entries have completed. They are first of 2. On the way back, second and final score. And down to 5 at the windows. 5 to go. Trish or Julie, give Gordy a call. Just let me know how much you started off at this afternoon. Our 50-50 starting off this afternoon, $1,800. Our 50-50 here at the Inverness Raceway starting off this afternoon at $1,800. Down to 3 minutes now. 3 minutes post time. Here for the second. Yes, pari-mutuel tickets here for the second. Entries called up to the gate. Kent Building Supplies starting gate is on the move, and your starter, Joe Garrett, is and lining up your starters here for the first end of the early daily double. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the second classification. Last five, they go for purse 850. Bring it home, Will. Kevin Bailey, Tiger Town, and Lewis McDonnell. Tom L. Torrance, Gerard Kennedy. Tequila and John McDougall, Boswell, Hanover, and Redmond Doucette rounding out the field. Wim Roeder and Zach Mullins. Field of six comes to the top of the lane. First end of the early daily double. All on gate. Down off the gate and away in time out Tolerance. Heads out for the lead, driving second. That is Bring It Home Will, third on the outside. It's Wim Roeder. Hanover down the backside toward the opening quarter down. At 11-year-old Jeremy's Jet, Time Torrance is up front on the lead for Gerard second. That is Wim Roeder. Up here in third, Bring It Home Will for Tiger Town. Up in five, Tequila in Paradise. Out of six, that's Boswell Hanover. We've passed the opening quarter now. 31 and 2/5. Up front on the lead, Time Torrance second here, Wim Roeder third. First up on the outside, that is 8-year-old Tiger Town. Bringing home Will is four. To the outside in the backfield, it's Tequila in Paradise. We passed the half mile now, and Time Torrance. Up front on the lead, driving second here, Wim Roeder. Bringing home Will is third. Up in four, Boswell Hanover. Hit a five, Tequila in Paradise. The half mile. The backside, Torrance up front for the lead. Wim Roeder second, third on the outside. That's Tiger Town. He hit a four, Boswell Hanover. Well, Then Tequila and Paradise. We're past the 3/4 now. Time Metal Torrance still by a length out in front. Tiger Town is second. Up here third, Wimroder. From 4, Boswell Paradise. And then Bring It Home Will. 132 2/5. Your 3/4 off the top turn to drive through the lane. And Time Out Torrance going to bring them on home. But here's Wimroder on the outside. Time Out Torrance at the rail. Wimroder up on the line to win it. $50/50s on sale to the right of the grandstand by the graveyard. We started off this afternoon at 1800. Our 50/50 starting off this afternoon at 1800. Unofficially 6, 3, 5, and 1 showing on the board. And officially from the lower turn, 9-year-old bay pacing horse by Mickle. And the Water Tower mare, Water Sprite. Bred by Sean McSwain at Prince Edward Island. He's owned, trained, and driven Zachary Mullins. At 203 here with 9-year-old Wimroder. And the second official now is 4, Tiger Town 5. Time Torrance second, Tequila Paradise 6, Boswell Hanover 3, and Winbroder the winner. 31-2, 102-2 at the 3/4, 130. Race winning trip 203, top the program. 4-5-2-6, 3 then 1 the bottom. 9-year-old Winbroder. And a good drive by the first-year driver, Zach. 6-hole, plucked right in the 2-hole, waited till the top of the stretch, and went on to be a winner here in race 2, first and the double. A Quinella combination. 3. It returned $53.35 track to combination. 6, 3, and 5 returning $269.50. Up and coming race number 3. And number 3, Unstoppable Speed. Plane does the driving. Happy anniversary wishes going out to Jamie and Linda Ramsey, visiting from Truro here at the Raceway this afternoon. Hope you enjoy the race and have a profitable afternoon. Happy anniversary going out to Jamie and Linda Ramsey out of Truro. Entries leaving the paddock area on towards Post Parade. Andrew McLean on the 3. Unstoppable Speed. Operating the lower turn entries here in the classification. Downwater 651 last 5. They go for purse 900. Malcolm McCacken in Port Hood shares ownership with the trade. Alex Sutherland Jr. In the sulky, it's Lewis McDonnell. 2 is Neppin, owned by John Gillis and Strathloran, Ambrose Gillisap. 3 Unstoppable Speed, owned by Madison Poirier Inverness, Susan Miller, Nunavik. Of the Northwest Territories, this afternoon, catch driving, Andrew McLean. 4 Southwind Jack. Smith. It's Low Logan. 6 is D.E.'s Harkness for owner, trainer, driver, Sandy McNeil. Field of 6 here in the third, going to post in 4 minutes. 4 minutes at the windows. Your approximate double odds with Unstoppable Speed 17. Southwind Jaga is 39. Low Logan is 19. And D.E.'s Harkness is 158. From the top, 39, 31, 17, 39, 19. At the windows. Entries called up to the gate. Up to the gate, gentlemen, please. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move. Collecting your starters for the third. And he's in the hands of your starters. Classification. Non-winners of $651. Feel a 6-win. Unstoppable speed at Andrew McLean. Southwind Jagger and Travis Logan and John McDougall. Dees Harkness and Sandy McNeil. I'll feel a 6 all on gate. Down off the gate and away. In a Windmere don't matter. Heads out for the lead drive. Hit a 4 Southwind Jagger. 5 in the outside. Dees Harkness in the backfield. It's Logan. Up toward the opening quarter now, and Windmere don't matter, and Lewis back then out up front on the lead, driving second. That is Knappen up here in third. Unstoppable speed. He hit a 4 Southwind Jagger. Logan. Yes. Program order after an opening quarter of 30 seconds. And a 5-year-old articulator, Windmere up front, has controlled the racetrack and pops out here on the outside for Ambrose Gillis, approaching the half mile. Windmere don't matter, and at the rail, Knappen on the outside to keep him going. Unstoppable speed is third up in 4. That's Logan. Yeah, to 5. Southwind Jagger, then D.E. Harkness down the backside. Towards your 3/4, the half mile, 1 minute and 4/5. Windmere don't matter. Up front on the lead, Knappen second, unstoppable speed. Would like to have some racing room, tipping out and going 3 deep here. That is Logan. On past your 3/4 now, and Logan. On the outside by an ozone in front, Windmere don't matter. Unstoppable speed is third, then Southwind Jagger. We're off to 7/8 turn now, and the 3/4 in 1:30 and 4/5. And Logan up front. Windmere don't matter in that rail. Driving to the mile, and Logan to win it. Windmere don't matter second up here for third. That's Southwind Jagger. 2 minutes, 2/5. Logan. Here in the third. Unofficially 5-1, 4-3. Unofficially from the lower turn, 6-year-old Bay PC gelding by Well Said and the Sportsmaster mare. Red Hot's Memory. This horse was bred by Shim Racing LLC in Illinois. Owned and trained by Roderick Smith here in Inverness. John McDougall in the sulky. First win on the season, 7 on his career. 2 minutes, 2/5. 6-year-old Low. And the third official. Windmere Don't Matter second. Nappin 5. Unstoppable Speed 4. Siltwind Jagger 3. Logan the winner. And D.E.'s Harkness was 6. 30 seconds at the quarter. Minute and 4/5 at the half. 1:30 and 4. Race winning trip. 2 minutes, 2/5. Top the program in review. 2-5-4, 3-1, and 6 on the bottom. 2-year-old Low Logan for John McDougall. Exacta combination of 5 and 1, $16.20. 5, 1 and 4, triacta combination, $65.20. Daily double returning $19.80. Up and coming race number 4. Number 3, off at the Hoodwood Cups. Number 4, It Took a Village. Goes from a closed to a Hoodwood Cups. Entries moving from the paddock area on towards Post Parade. Here for the fourth. From the lower turn, parading are the entries here in the fourth classification. Downwaters 451 last five. They go for purse. 850, Todd Sutherland and Monica Sutherland. Owners of the one, East Coast Invader is up. Number 2 is I'm Indigo, an 11-year-old Galentine Hanover, owned and trained by Lily Watson, Inverness, Stuart Kennedy in the Sulky. 3 Gracious Betty, owned by C. William Basker, Inverness, Zach Mullins. 4 It Took a Village, John McDougall this afternoon for Dylan McLean and Owen Frazier. The 5 is Double Shot of Scotch, a 14-year-old by owned and trained by Johnny Snaggs McDonald. An impressive summary. 43 starts, $810,000 lifetime. No wins this season. He's stuck on 4. Next win will be his 50th. Rounding out the field, number 6. Free-legged pacing. DW's Hidden Star. McDonnell is the owner, trainer, and the driver. Field of 6 here in the fourth, going to post at 1:59, 5 minutes at the windows. Entries up, second and final score. Down to 3 now, 3 to go. 50 on sale to the right of the grandstand. We started off this afternoon at 1,800. 50-50 draw will be after race number 6. On to 2 now, 2 to go. Entries called up to the gate. Kent Building Supply starting gate. On the move. Collecting your starters here in the 4th. Entries moving on the stable turn down here for the 4th. Special hello going out. Visiting from Sydney, taking in the races here at the Inverness Raceway. Classification here in the 4th. Not winners 451 for 850 East Coast Invader. I'm Indigo. Gracious Minute. It took a village. Double shot of scotch and free-legged DW's Hidden Star. Field of 6, all on gate. It's post time for the 4th at the Inverness Raceway down off the gate and away. Invader heads out for the lead, driving second. I'm Indigo up here 3rd. That is Gracious Minnie. 4 on the outside, double shot of scotch. At a 5, it took a village in the backfield. That's DW's Hidden Star. Quarter now. East Coast Invader and Rodney Gillis setting the fraction second. That is I'm Indigo. Up here 3rd looking for that 3-hole. It's double shot of scotch. It a in 5. It took a village in the backfield. Free-legged pacing. DW's Hidden Star. Stretched out single file. Past an opening quarter of 31 2/5 on toward the half mile now. And the 3-year-old Roll with Harry. East front on. Driving here second, I'm Indigo. Up here on the outside, 3rd, it took a village. From 4, double shot of scotch. DW Star and then Gracious Minnie. 3 in and 3 out. They're heading to the 5/8 turn now. Half mile, 103 4/5. East Coast Invader The lead. I'm Indigo a second. It took a Villages third on the outside from 4 in at the rail. Double Shot of Scotch. 5 on the outside is D-Dub's Hidden Star, and then Gracious Betty. On past the 3/4 down, trying to bottom out the field. That is 3-year-old East. Out here on the outside, passing your 7/8 turn 135. And a 1/5. East Coast Invader going to bring them on home a second. I'm Indigo, and Double Shot of Scotch is looking for win number 5-0. Can he get there? East Coast Invader. Here's Double Shot of Scotch. Up to win it. The photo is for win. That's win number 50 on the illustrious career of 14-year-old Dragon again. Double Shot of Scotch for owner-trainer Johnny Snags McDonald. Inverness in the sulky Redmond Doucette. Win number 50 on his career. And officially, from the lower turn, it's the 14-year-old gelding by Dragon again. And the Western Hanover mare, Pacific Sister Kit. Bred by Joan Studdard, yet of New Jersey. Johnny Snags McDonald, Inverness, is the owner-trainer. And Doucette is in the sulky. That's win number 50 on his career. 344 starts, 50 wins, 60, 59 thirds, $810,000 in earnings. Congratulations, Johnny Snags and Redmond. In the winner's circle, have yourself a double shot of scotch. And the fourth official now, East Coast Invader second. I'm Indigo Gracious Betty 4. It took a Village 5. Double Shadow Scotch, the winner. Use Hidden Star 6, 31-2, 103 and 4, 135 and 1, and 205 top the card. 4, 5, 1, then 6 on the bottom. 205, 14-year-old Double Shadow Scotch, win number 50, Redmond Doucette in the sulky. $3.20. 5 and 1, 5, 1 and 2 try, $26.20. Up and coming. Race number 5, field of 6. Classification, nominators last 5. They go for a purse of $1,025, field of 6, and the entries are going as programmed. $50.50 still on sale. We started off at $1,800. We're going to drop after race number 6. That's our $50.50 here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries leaving the paddock area on towards Post Parade. Entries going as programmed. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here on the 5th. Classification down winners of 1,001 lap for purse 1,025. Adam Pond, Fort McMurray, shares ownership with the trainer, DF Beaton. In the sulky, Rodney Gillis. A 2-year Raider boy, a 6-year-old, trained by DF Beaton, Port Hood. Leanne Brian Tracy and Derek Wayland, the owners of the 3OK Gladiator. For conditioner, Donald Kennedy in the sulky. Bird Kennedy. Frank Frazier does the training. The 4 this old Millie has John McDougall this afternoon for Charlie Frazier. Mark Harper in Inverness shares ownership with the trainer Donald in the sulky. Andrew McLean rounding out the field. Number 6, the Good Wife. For owner, trainer, driver, Mr. Kevin Bailey. A nice field of 6 going to post in 6. Next card of race. It goes post next Sunday afternoon. We're all finished on Wednesday evenings here at the Inverness Raceway. Our next card post next Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is our post time. Entries up, second and final score. Down to 4 now, 4 to go. Last Note at the top of the program, number 6, the Good Wife, is leaving from post position 7 in behind the 1 R.E. Zayden or anywhere in the backfield. He'll be leaving to scratch here on the 5th. And the Good Wife in the draw, drew 7 hole. The Good Wife and Kevin Bailey leaving from post position 7 here on the 5th. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move. Collecting your starters here in the 5th. Entries moving on the stable. The horse was scratched. Number 6 was scratched. Drew 7 will leave in the back tier. Beautiful afternoon for harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway. And a field of 6 comes to the top of the lane. 5 on the wing, R.E. Zayden, Urator Boy. OK Gladiator, Southwest Bliss in the backfield. And everybody should have one. It's the Good Wife. Field of 6 comes through the lane. Time for the 5th at the Inverness Raceway. Down off the gate and away, and R.E. Zayden heads for the lead. The Good Wife is in here second, driving third. R.E. Zayden in a 4. Up in 5, this old Millie in the backfield. That's Southwest Bliss down the backside toward the opening quarter now at R.E. Zayden. And a Rodney Gillis up front on the lead. The Good Wife is here second. Drive is Urator Boy. You had a 4, OK Gladiator up in 5. That's the 5-year-old mare, this old Millie, and John McDougall in the backfield at Southwest Bliss. Stretched out single file, passing the opening station, 30-1 quarter. And up front on the lead, the 8-year-old Force of Light. R.E. Zayden has control of the racetrack. Second is the Good Wife. Urator Boy. From 3 up in 4, OK Gladiator. This old Millie is on the move from the backfield, and Southwest Bliss is going to follow him. They're on towards the 5H turn after a half mile of 1 minute and 2/5. R.E. Zayden up front on the lead. The Good Wife is second. Year is 4 up in 5. OK Gladiator, then Southwest Bliss. On past you 3 quarters now, and R.E. Zayden still up front on the lead. Is second. This old Millie is third. Urator, Southwest Bliss, and then OK Gladiator. We're past the 3 quarters, and 129 at 2/5. R.E. Gillis going to bring them on home. Second is the Good Wife. Third on the outside, that is this old Millie. Then Urator Boy. Off the top turn and through the lanes now. R.E. Zayden is a comfortable winner. In at the rail, that is the Good Wife. He'll hang on. This old Millie. R.E. Zayden, wire to wire. 158 2/5. Here in the 5th. Unofficially 164. Did heat for 4 between the 2 and the 3. Your Raider Boy in OK Gladiator. Officially from the lower turn, the 8-year-old be pacing gelding by Force of Life at the Camtastic mare Kona Queen. This horse was bred by Robert Connolly Jr. in Prince Edward Island. Adam Pond of Fort McMurray shares ownership with the trainer. DF for beaten in the sulky Rodney Gillis. Good race winning trip. 158 and 2/5 in the winner's enclosure. It's 8-year-old Ari Zayden, win number 2 on the season and win number 6 on his career. We're going to draw for our 50-50 upon completion of the 6th. We're at 2,800. 2,800, 50-50. If you don't have one, you better get it soon. And the 5th official now, R.E. Zayden, the winner. Your Raider Boy, Dead Heat 4. OK Gladiator, Dead Heat 4. This old Millie 3, Southwest Bliss 6. And the Good Wife was second. 3/4, 129 and 2. Race winning trip, 158 and 2/5. Top the program 1. Dead Heat 4. Dead Heat 4. Then 2 on the bottom. 158 and 2/5. Wire to wire. 8-year-old Ari Zayden at a Rodney Gillis. Exact combination of 1 and 6. $25 and 1, 6, and 4 try, $289.20. Up and coming race number 6, first end of the late double. Entries going as programmed here in the 6th. Also as programmed 7th. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Sunday afternoon. Post time set for 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is post time next Sunday. Our 50-50, it's a 2,800 draw after the 6th. from the lower turn entries here in the sixth, first end, late double. Quinella and Triactive Wagering, classification, downwater 651, first 900. Susu Heaven on the rail for owner, trainer, driver, Ambrose Gillis. Redmond Doucette is the owner driver of the two tipper back. Jack Tucker's by Paul McLean at South Bar. Zach Mullins up. Gigi Stone and Max Stable hold ownership in the 4 AB's Future. Moose McDonald in the sulky. Travis McLean drives the 5 PH Powerful for Ethan McLean. Rounding out the field, number 6, Twisted for trainer, driver, and breeder. Sean McDonald in the sulky. Field of 6, first end, the late double, going to post in 6. Have completed their second and final score. And we're down to 3 minutes at the windows. 3 minutes at the windows. Special thank you going out to our maintenance staff here at the Inverness Raceway. Intact and looking beautiful each and every day. To Mitchell McLean in the water truck, Brady McDougall in our conditioning truck. Track maintenance superintendent is Richie Mullins. And in charge of our center field, he does all the mowing. That is Kevin Daigle. Thank you. Entries down to 2 minutes. Now it's post time here for the 6th. Kit Building Supplies starting gate. Once again on the move. And your starter, Mr. Joe Garab, a big Philadelphia Flyer fan, started after being defeated by the Habs 5-0. Game number 3 on tap this evening. Joe will be enjoying an Alpine. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the 6th. Race number 6, first in the late double, comes to the top of the lane. Classification, number 651. 900, Susu Heaven, Tipper Back Jack, Tucker's Best, AB's Future, PH Powerful, and Twisted Frisco. 6 comes through the lane. Here at the Inverness Raceway, it's post time. Yeah. Oh, off of the gate and away. Tucker's bet looking for lead. Tipper back. Jack is second in at the rail. Third. That is Susu Heaven. Up here for the outside, PH Powerful in 5. AB's Future in the backfield. That is Twisted Frisco. Heading up, Tucker's Best up front on the leaving second. That's Tipper back, Jack. Here, third on the outside, PH Powerful to keep them going. AB's Future's going to follow. Past the opening quarter now. Activity up front now. PH Powerful and Travis McLean make it up front down the lead. 31 seconds. Tucker's Best is second. Tipper Black Jack is third at the rail for Future. Susu Heaven's 5. Twisted Frisco's going to get up here on the outside. 3 in, 3 out until Tucker's Best removed. Now up front on the lead for Zach Mullins. PH Powerful second. Now is first up on the outside. Tipper back. Jack is 4. Twisted Frisco is 5 on the outside. Then Susu Heaven the half mile. 1 minute and 1/5. Tucker's Best still up front. Second. Driving third, PH Powerful. Up here for Tipper back. Jack. Twisted Frisco. He's out there third on the outside. Passing the stable. Final time. Tucker's Best, AB's Future, and Twisted Frisco on the far outside. Tipper back. Jack is getting in gear also. They're off to 7-8 stern. 1:30 and 4/5. That's your 3/4. Twisted Frisco. Lead AB's Future. Here's Tipper back. Jack taking a run. Twisted Frisco up to win it. Look down the rail. PH Powerful in a photo with Tipper back. The photo is for place. Six, 5, 2 and 4. Unofficially here in the 6th. PH Powerful, Travis McLean in a photo over the 2. Tipper back, Jack. Winning driver Sean McDonald will draw our 50-50 winner. And we'll have the winner for you momentarily. Turn 8-year-old baby signaling by Force of Life. The real artist mare, Artistic Fantasy. This is a homebred, bred by Sean McDonald Judick. He's your owner, trainer, driver, a stretch drive. It's 8-year-old. First go. Next officials, Susu Heaven 6, Tipperback Jack 3, Tucker's Best 5, AB's Future 4, PH Powerful 2nd, Twisted Frisco the winner. At 1/5, 1:30 and 4 at the 3/4. Race winning trip 2:01 at 3/5. Top the program 6:35.42. Then one on the bottom. Back to back 8-year-old Force of Life's winning here in race 6. RV Zayden, an 8-year-old by Force of Life in the 5th. In the 6th here, the homebred Twisted Frisco, an 8-year-old Force of Life. Quinella combination 6 and 5, returning $20.50. 6, 5, and 2 try, $91.30. Race number 7, it should go home pace. Exacta, Triacta wagering along with Win Place and Show. Field of 6. Here in the winners. First 1250, Doc's Ron Henry, a winner of his last 2 in 58 and 3/5. Both starts. He goes to make it 3 in a row. He'll be challenged by Eastport Old Fun, Modern Best, and Brookdale Buster. Winner, Dunes 50-50, 2,900. Nancy Smith, Inverness, 29. Winner of our 50-50. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Post, 1 o'clock next Sunday afternoon. Winner of the 50-50 over on the backside, 2,900. Nancy Smith. Introducing your field for the go-home pace. Winners over 1,001 last 5. They first 12.50. Exacta, Triacta, win place and show wagering. DF for Beaton shares ownership with the driver. Beaton in the sulky, the 1. Going for 3 in a row. This is Doc's run, a Henry. 2 Eastward O'Funnel by G.G. Stone and back stables at a Port Hood. Moose McDonald drives. Bernie McDonald does the conditioning. Stan Harper does the Alan Gillis Helke. Mr. Lenny Hansco. Kevin Gillis in Windsor is the breeder owner of the 4. Matty Rankin, Sandy McNeil. Simon Poirier and Chad Macton in Inverness, owner of 12-year-old mare Modern Best. Stan Harper Jr. does the conditioning. In the sulky, it's Redmond Doucette. Who's on post parade? Here he comes now. It's the 9-year-old Western Terror, Brookdale Boster, owned by Julie McPherson. And Big Rider McLean, Inverness. In the sulky, Andrew McLean. Field of 6 here. Going to post and 4. Down to 2 minutes now, 2 to go. Your approximate daily double odds, Ducks Round Henry, $15. Eastport Old Fun, $30. Bonnie's Mac, $154. Manny Rankin, $77. Modern Best, $22. Brookdale Buster, $38. From the top, 154, 77, 22, and 38. Down to 2 minutes at the windows. It's your last chance at the windows. The entries have been pulled out to the gate. Entries moving down the backside. Here for the go-home pace of 1,001 last 5 starts. They go for purse $12.50. Favorite showing on the board at $6.10. A winner in his last 2 in 58 3/5. Leander Beaton, he goes for 3 in a row. Second favorite on the board at $6.50 is the 12-year-old Modern Art mare, Modern Best. If she could, it would be win number 50 for her. Could we have 2 50 race winners on the same program? From the top of the stretch, here in the 7, Ducks Run. Bonnie's Mac, Manny Rankin, Modern Breast, and a Brookdale Buster. Field of 6. 4, Manny Rankin is a bit gapped off. Down off the gate and away, and Ducks Ron Henry. Heads out for the lead, driving second, Eastford Old Fun. Third on the outside is Bonnie's Mac. From 4 up in 5, Brookdale Buster. Then Manny Rankin down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And Ducks Ron Henry. And right into Leander Beaton up front, setting the fractions. Driving second, Eastward Old Fun. Third is Bonnie's Back. Brookdale Buster, then Manny Rankin. Past the opening quarter. In 31, fifth. Up the Ducks Ron Henry. Second is Eastward Old Fun. Here's Modern Best, as he usually does, dogging it outside for Redmond Doucette. Ducks Ron Henry, tough to beat off of these fractions. Second on the outside. Modern Best in third at the rail. Eastward Old Fun, Brookdale Buster, Bonnie's back. And then Manny Rankin, the half mile. 1/5, Ducks Ron Henry. Up front by a quarter of a length. Modern Best is second. Brookdale Buster is third. In Eastward Fun up in 5, Bonnie's back, and then Manny Rankin. We're past the stable turn, second and final time. Ducks Ron Henry. Half a length out in front. Modern Best. And here on the outside, 1:33 and 3/5 past 3/4. Ducks Ron Henry is going to bring them on home. Modern Best is knocking here second on the outside. Ducks Ron Henry at the rail. Modern Best on the outside. Henry up to winner. Modern Best is second. Eastward Old Fun up for third. 2:02 and 2/5. Duck Ron Henry here in the 7th. Unofficially, 1-5, 2 and 3, showing on the board 2:02 and 2/5, wire to wire. Ducks Ron Henry, the 9-year-old by $1 Million Camp, third win in a row. Leander Beaton in the sulky. Winner of our 50-50 here this afternoon, 2,900, Nancy Smith. Inverness, the winner, 2,900. Nice 50-50 here at the Raceway. By $1 Million Cam, and the Chill Factor mare, Scotian Breeze. And this horse was bred by Dr. Donald Wood out of Omemee, Ontario. DF Beaton shares ownership with his driver and son, Leander Beaton. in the sulky. That's 3 in a row for Don Henry. 202 2/5. Ducks Ron Henry here in the 7th. Seventh official, Ducks Ron Henry. The winner, Eastward of Fun 3. Bonnie's Back 4, Matty Rankin 6. Modern Best 2nd, Brookdale Buster 5. 3 and 1, 3, 202 2. Top the program 1 3 4 6 2. Then 5 on the bottom 202. And 3 in a row, Ducks Ron Henry and Leander Beaton. $12.20 for exact combination 1 and 5. 1, 5 and 2, $40. Daily double returning $15.40. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Sunday afternoon. 1 o'clock is our post time. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good afternoon.